Today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 103 different strategies, with 30 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the Academy of Forex indicator with the Z-score probability indicator. I will put a thumbnail of that video up on screen right now, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. That way you can go straight there and watch that video on the best strategy that we have tested so far. We've also tested a total of 989 indicators, with 416 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. And the source video claims that this one indicator will give you perfect buy and sell signals. Interesting enough, though, in the source video, they do not use just one indicator. And so right off, the claim is a little bit foggy there as far as the one indicator giving perfect buy and sell signals. But nonetheless, the strategy itself consists of 3 different indicators. 2 of them were shown on the source video. The third one I added in myself. So the first indicator that we are going to put on screen is going to be the Algo. So if you just type in Algo V1 right here is going to be the one you will want to put on screen, and it will look like this right here. Now go into the settings and just turn off the bar color right here, and I can't remember if the plot is on, but if it is, you can go ahead and turn that off as well. You'll leave this bar coloration on, and everything else is on its default, should be set up like this. Now the next indicator you are going to put on screen is just a standard EMA. So type in EMA there, go to the moving average exponential right there. You can change it to whatever color you want it to be and whatever weight or size you want it to be, thickness. Then go to the inputs and change it to a 200 link like this. Now the next indicator, the third indicator you are going to put on screen, is going to be the ATR bands. So if you just type in ATR, it's going to be the ATR bands right here. You'll want to add that to the screen, and you will go in and modify the settings. You'll turn the ATR period to 20. You'll turn the ATR band scale factor to 3 and the take profit scale factor to 3 as well. And that'll give you this setup right here. So anytime price is trading above the 200 EMA, just kind of a standard setup, you're looking for only long trades. Anytime price is trading below the blue EMA 200 period, you are looking for only short trades. And the signal will come from the Algo itself. And so you can see here that we get a buy signal right here from the Algo. Now, when you get that buy signal, the bar that it appears on should be the same color as the signal. So if it's a buy signal, it should be green. If it's a sell signal, it should be red. If it is another color, for instance, if you get the buy signal and it's a red bar, then that is not a valid signal. And then of course, when price is above the blue EMA, we are only looking for the buy signals. And so in this case, we get price above the blue 200 period EMA. We get the buy signal right here, and you get the green bar as well with the buy signal. That will be a valid setup right there. Now enter the long there. You're going to set your stop at the lower ATR band, the red ATR band here. And so we'll move it up just a touch there. Then the take profit, you are going to target the top ATR band, the green ATR band. So it's basically a 1-to-1 risk reward is how it is set up like that there. Oop, get that back in place. Scrunch that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and play this forward and see how this plays out. You can see that we easily come up and touch our take profit there. If we actually go ahead and play it forward here a little bit, we can see that we actually get a pretty monstrous move here on price action. Now, there are other ways that we can explore, maybe trailing our take profit instead of taking a flat take profit would have definitely got us a more significant win rate on this. So you'd have been looking at about a 1 to 7, somewhere in that area. A significant amount, especially on a 5-minute trade. That would have been a ginormous take profit there. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at a sell signal. Alright, so before we take a look at the sell signal, I just wanted to give you a couple examples of the bar coloration and your signal lining up in the same coloration there. And so we get a buy signal right here, and you can see that the coloration of that bar is red. Now we're not taking into account the EMA in this instance, but here's an example of a trade where price is above the EMA. We get a buy signal and the bar coloration is red. This would not have been a valid signal because the bar coloration didn't line up with our signal. So let's go ahead and look at this short trade here. So we are below the EMA, so we are only looking for sell signals. We get the sell signal right here. We have the bar coloration, which is the same as the sell signal, and we would enter our trade right here. We would then set the stop right at the green ATR line there, and then we target again a 1-to-1 risk reward like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. All right, so we come down, we get a little bit of consolidation here, and then we finally make the breakdown there and we hit our take profit. Let's go ahead and play it out some more and see what price action did overall. Just kind of curious, I'm not really sure. Yeah, once again, we get a really nice push to the downside, and once again, had we trailed this a little bit more instead of just taking the 1-to-1 risk reward, you can see that we would have gotten a significantly larger risk reward to this take profit here. So Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy, was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a trading view indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like normal. Out of those 50 trades, we got 32 winning trades and 18 losing trades. That's going to put us at a 64% win rate. And so with the 1-to-1 risk reward, obviously you would be setting in some reasonably decent profits. And so you consider if you were risking $100 and looking to gain $100, then on the winning side you would have made $3,200, and on the losing side you would have lost $1,800, which would have given you an overall profit of $1,400. Now, do keep in mind that this is the 5-minute time frame, and that some of these trades would have been rather small trades, and you would need to take any commissions or spreads into account as well. And so I do think that they would have eaten up a little bit of the profit anyway. And so now, had you trailed these stops, like I said, on some of these really large moves, then you would have definitely gained far more profit from this. Here's another example of a buy trade right here. You can see that the take profit was technically right here, and so if we set that up like so there, that would have been where the take profit initially was set. And you can see that had you rode this out and just kind of trailed this along, you would have gotten another 1 to 3 risk reward and significantly increasing your profit. So I do think this is a pretty decent strategy. It's not the best one. Obviously, best one so far that we've tested is the one linked to here at the end of the video that I linked to just a moment ago. But nonetheless, a decent strategy, 5-minute scalping strategy. It would keep you pretty busy on the charts most of the time. So that could be a little problematic depending on what your schedule is like. But all in all, I think this has a lot of potential. Does well the way it is now, but I think it has far more potential with a few more tweaks to make it definitely a lot better. So that's it for this strategy. We will go ahead and move on to the next video from here.